Watch the clock, it's goal for Bolt, and again, he's done it again! Taylor, one last chance to launch a massive one. Oh my goodness me, that is absolutely huge!
Watch the clock, it's so very, very quick, watch it, it's 1:42.38, world leading time by a long, long way.
Okay, here we are live. Ani, thank you for that excellent intro.
Yeah, no worries at all. So how do you want to start this?
I guess we should start by introducing ourselves. So you go ahead and go first.
Okay, my name is Anant, and I recently graduated from Case. Been doing track ever since I was 9 years old, basically. Yeah, I'm just a big-time track nut, and I have my friend Dominic here with me.
Hi, that's me. I'm Dominic. I currently go to Case. I will be a fourth-year student this year, and I've been doing track for a long time, although not as long as you. Big-time fan as well. So yeah, let's get that right down to it. Let's talk some track.
Okay, let's do it. So we just had the London Diamond League finish up yesterday.
That's right.
You want to start with that?
Yes,
Yep.
I suppose that we should start by introducing kind of what we do or what we're going to plan to do on this show and how we're going to do it. So Anant and I both participate in the Fantasy Diamond League that is through the IAAF, and it's fantasydiamondleague.com for anybody who's interested.
Mm-hmm.
We are Juiced League 2019, and our league pin is 5680704. So basically, in what happens in Fantasy Diamond League is each week, whenever there's a Diamond League meet, we make picks, and we pick 9 total athletes. So you pick 4 men and 4 women, and then a 5th man or woman, depending on your choice that week. And you make one of them your captain, who scores double points. And then based on how they place and whether they score meet records or world leads or something like that, sometimes they get double points. But that's the basic premise. Do you have anything else?
And you can, I think the other important rule is that you can only have the maximum of 2 athletes per country. So
yes, that does come into play. Yeah.
But yeah, that's the basics. And so yeah, basically every week we make our picks and then we, see how they do and then we kind of recap it afterwards. That would be the crux of the show. And then we'll go over any other interesting track things that have happened over the past week.
Or just whatever we feel like talking about.
Yeah.
So, you
Sounds
mentioned that the London Diamond League was this week. But then actually, more generally, it's the Müller Anniversary Games held in London.
Yep.
So there were a couple events that weren't Diamond League that I want to talk about, namely the intermediate hurdles and
yes, definitely.
What else did I want to talk about? Was the Women's 2 Diamond League?
No, it wasn't.
Okay, so that was another one that I wanted to mention as well.
Yeah.
But why don't you go ahead and show us your lineup, or tell us about your lineup this week?
Okay, cool. I had Christian Taylor as my captain. He did really well last weekend. Went 1780, and he looked like he had a lot more to go. So I picked him, and he wasn't competing against a two stacked field. Will Clay wasn't there. I think he's resting up
for USATF championships this coming week.
Yeah,
that'll be exciting.
Yeah, I guess so. Mm-hmm. And then the Cuban Picato, he hasn't been doing anything too great this season. So yeah, I picked Christian Taylor, made him my captain for the triple jump. He didn't end up doing too well. He had 4 jumps below 17 meters and then finished off at like 17, 19, which isn't great for him at all. So I don't know what was up
I
with
don't
him this
know,
off
man.
day, I'm guessing.
For anybody who's interested, Ananth is primarily a triple jumper, and Christian Taylor is a big
Yes.
hero of his. And on that, should I tell him or should you tell him about what happened on Christian Taylor's birthday? Yeah, the birthday
About
thing.
the birthday
Yes.
thing? Okay, yeah, I'll tell them. So yeah, so like I think it was like a month ago, something like that, or like 3 weeks ago. It was Christian Taylor's birthday, and then Dom and I were talking, and he was just like, "Yo, what are the odds you wish Christian Taylor happy birthday?" And I was just like, you know what? Why not? Like he's probably not gonna reply, but I'll just do it anyway. And so I just sent him this message through direct messages on Instagram. And I was like, "Yeah, happy birthday! I'm a big fan of yours. Like, good luck for World Championships and everything." And then literally within like 20
Oh
seconds,
man,
I get a reply from him, and he's like, "Oh,
it
thank
was
you
the
so much. That means a
craziest
lot to
thing.
me." I'm just like, I was just freaking. It was I sent the message and I just forgot about it because I'm like,
Yeah,
he
yeah.
probably gets like a shit ton of these, and he's not gonna like respond to them personally. And then like literally like a minute later, I checked my phone,
It was so
and then I got a
wild.
reply from him, just like freaking the fuck out.
So now every time
It
I
was
see him on
yeah,
TV, I
never in
think
my
like, oh
wildest
man,
dreams would I have expected.
he talked to Ani. That's so crazy.
Yeah, exactly. It's crazy. And then now I feel like I have some kind of obligation to make him a part of my team every weekend because, like, we have a bond. But yeah,
I suppose.
off day for him, I guess. Picadeau got the win with 17:56 or something like
Let's
that.
see.
The season's best for him. Nothing too
Yeah,
crazy.
53. You were right.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So nothing too crazy there. And then going on, I had Barshim in the high jump.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit of a risky pick, but he's making a comeback after a while, and I've always liked him. So I think he ended up doing not too bad. He got second.
He
With
227.
Something like that.
So
was it
interesting thing about that one is I saw that I didn't actually watch it, but I saw that on attempts he missed his first attempt at 230 and then just passed the rest of them. So I thought that was interesting.
Oh, interesting. Do you think he had an injury or something, or was it just like you didn't feel?
I don't know.
Hopefully he's fine.
I don't know if he just wasn't. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, he posted on Instagram about it, and he seemed happy with it. So
he might have just wanted to call it a day, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Oh, sorry, just kidding. He attempted at 232 and missed 2 attempts at 232.
Okay, that makes sense.
So, sorry, he passed to the next height and then missed at 232.
Yeah, that makes sense because, I mean, I guess at that point he would have needed 232 to get the win because Gazelle went 230. So, yeah, that made sense.
Yep.
He did that.
Yep.
Cool.
So, how do you feel about Gazal? I mean, he seemed like the
honestly,
guy.
I knew that he was gonna win it this time because I was like, yeah, it's probably not gonna be Barshim. But I mean, he hasn't done anything like he hasn't gone like 240s and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean, I don't know if he's the guy, but like he's always there, like up there at the 230s. So like I feel like if you have an off day when you don't have too many, like you don't have Bondarenko and you don't have the other big names, then he's gonna win it. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's pretty consistent.
Yeah. Agreed.
And then I had
what else you got?
Daniel Stahl in the discus.
Mm-hmm.
It's always between him and Dacris. So yeah, and then he did end up winning with 68.56 for the meet record, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So would have been a good pick for captain, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Pretty much one of the only meet records that was broken.
Right. Yeah. This was a pretty nothing too fascinating this meet, except for the non-Diamond League events, which is kind of funny.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, that and I can't believe that the 100 meters. I don't know what's going on in the 100 meters, but I'm sorry. I'll save that until after you're done with your lineup.
Yeah. Okay. So Daniel Stahl, obvious pick, and then I had Shellyan Fraser Price for the 100. I almost didn't pick her because I was like, she ran really well last week. And I was like, I didn't know if I should pick her because it was a pretty strong lineup. We had like Daphne Skippers and Hure
Yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff. But then I saw the 4x1 on Saturday night. Like, did you end up catching that?
Yeah.
And she just like ran
Well,
down.
I didn't see it,
Yeah,
but
she was like on
yeah.
fire there, and I was like, okay, yeah, she's gonna win tomorrow.
Yep.
Yeah, sub 10. I mean, sub 11,
She is in
1095. Yeah,
she is in great shape. Yeah. She
I
went 1078.
right, and then she went 1095. Wait, no, yeah, 1070. 1078. You're right.
Yeah, yeah.
Yesterday, so that was cool. Seems like
I guess I will talk about it if you don't mind.
No, go for it.
It's just crazy to me that we have in successive weeks we have Justin Gatlin and Akani Simbine
Right,
and Shelly Ann Fraser Price winning the 100.
and these are all like
And all of these people are like over or around the age of 35,
right.
have been competing for decades at this point.
Yeah, like these
And
are like
they're
names that are
still
just
doing well.
exactly. And not just them, like even Johan Blake, he's back now and he's running sub 10
Yeah.
seconds, and he's a guy from like 2010, 2011.
Yeah.
Suddenly running
That's a really
fast
good
times
point.
again. Yeah, I mean, I just don't. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Johan Blake back from the dead.
Right, exactly. I saw him in the lineup and I'm like, whoa, what's he doing here? And then he went.
I know. Yeah. I was like, yeah. I was like, all right, maybe he'll just get out there and shake some rust off or something. But then, you're right. He ended up going sub 10.
Yeah,
Got third place.
not bad at all. He looked pretty good actually.
I just don't believe it.
Yeah.
Does this mean that Bolt should come out of retirement?
Dude, honestly, like he gave an interview. I think it was like a couple of weeks ago, and he was like almost. Well, he didn't suggest that he wanted to come out of retirement, but it's just like he was saying that all the current Jamaicans aren't able to like give the Americans a run for the money, and he's like kind of disappointed in that. And he was like, "Come on, it can't always. It can't be on me to like do everything." So
yeah,
but I don't know. Maybe
that's such a Bolt response.
Yeah. And he was talking about how like Warren Weir and stuff, like he said like the youngsters of this generation in Jamaica are like too babied and like aren't training hard enough, things like that. And then yeah, I don't know. But yeah, maybe Johan Blake will be the saving grace for Jamaica.
Could be
back from the dead.
I don't know. I mean, he went 999. It's not like it's anything too quick.
That's true, but it's still early in the season, so we'll see.
Yeah, I suppose so.
I mean, and it's not like anyone else. Yeah.
What did he do at Jamaican Championships? Did you see that?
No, I think he did. He went sub 10 like earlier in the year as well. So I don't think this is his first race of the season. But I don't know what exactly he did at the Jamaican Championships. I think it was 996.
I wonder
if I'm not wrong.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so he's still in sub 10 shape consistently this season, which is impressive.
I suppose so.
Yeah. It was 996. That was the 21st of June, about a month ago. Yeah, the Jamaican Championship.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So he's running 996, 999. It's just like he's up there.
Yeah. All right.
Crazy.
Well, yeah, I guess he's still up there.
Yeah. So it's gonna be fun to watch at the World Championships because it's like at this point, I guess there's no real favorite. Like there's no clear favorite.
Yes.
In the 100.
So in my opinion, in the men's 100, it would be between Christian Coleman and Justin Gatlin, I guess.
But I would have. Yeah, I think that those two are the main names to watch out for. But then you have Noah Lyles, and then you have Johan Blake now, Connie Simbine, and then you have Odu.
Yeah, I guess you have Simbine in the conversation now.
I guess you do. So
yeah,
it's gonna be fun.
But you're right. Yeah, there's a couple of names.
Right, and
I would have thought at the beginning of the season that it would have been Christian Coleman's race to win.
I would have thought so too.
But I guess we'll have to see what happens.
Yeah, we definitely have to see. All right, moving along. I had
Yes.
this was a little bit of a goof up, I think, on the Fantasy Diamond League's part. They showed not Eid Nasser in the 400 meters
Yeah.
as one of the potential picks, and obviously I picked her because I don't think she's lost a 400-meter race all season,
hmm
and then she ended up not even being in the start list. So I don't know what
I
happened
I
there,
think that she was in the start list.
and then she just didn't run.
Yes.
Interesting.
I'm gonna check the start list now. But I
Okay.
also made that same mistake. No, she was in the start list.
Okay.
That's
But then
crazy. Wow.
huh.
Hey, she's got the same birthday as me.
What? That's
She
crazy.
was wow, this is the craziest thing. She's exactly 1 year older than I am.
Oh my god.
And
All right, and then
she's run 49:08. What am I doing with my life?
dude, you have 1 year to catch up.
Yeah, I guess so.
You have 1 year to be wreaking havoc on the Diamond League circuit.
Yep.
All right. But yeah, I don't know what's up with that. I guess maybe she just felt a little twinge or something warming up. Maybe.
Yeah,
Hopefully nothing too
could be.
major.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Mm,
Um.
hopefully nothing too major for Amos.
Oh my God. Yeah. Let's talk about that. So I had him in my
Yes.
team,
Oh
obviously,
gosh.
because well, I mean, he ran out of his mind last week. The
Oh yeah.
141
Big time.
something. Yeah, and I thought, okay, maybe he's not going to go that fast again, but he's going to win the race comfortably. And
Yes.
then he literally pulls up after the first 100 meters.
Oh my goodness. It
And
was so
I,
tough to watch.
yeah, I know. I just hope that it's not too bad and he's able to recover for a world champs, because not having him in the 800-meter field will just be bad.
Yes, I feel the same way.
Yeah, but yeah, hopefully it's nothing too major, and he just wanted to be
Yes.
safe rather than yeah.
I hope
But
so.
it is interesting that he decided to compete this weekend, because a lot of
Yeah,
athletes that
I
I
thought so
know, like
too.
after a major PR like that, wouldn't want to do it again the week after.
Yeah.
So
I should have known. Because
right, Me-
I usually, whenever anyone goes off like that, I try to stay away from them. But I
yeah.
also fell under the same logic as you. It's like, well, maybe he won't go as fast, but he'll still win the race, hopefully. And then,
Yeah, because
unfortunately, that happened.
the time that won was 1:43:14. So like, I mean,
hmm
he could. I feel like he could run that in his sleep at this point.
Yeah,
So I don't think there was a question of like if he's gonna win or not. It's just yeah, that was bad.
yeah. So yeah, wishing for him
um,
to have a speedy recovery.
definitely, and
But
hopefully make
that
it
counts
to
as
World
0 points towards both of our teams, unfortunately.
0 points for both Nasser and Nigel Amos, which
Yes.
is a big blow this weekend.
Yep.
Um, and then I had Laura Muir. I had to pick her because
Mm.
home crowd, and there wasn't Dibaba or Hassan or any other big names in the
Yes.
15.
Good
So
choice
I
on
was like,
that.
yeah, it's pretty much her race to win, and she's got the home crowd behind her. So yeah, she did win by quite a bit actually,
Yep.
but the time wasn't too quick. I don't think she had anyone to kind of push her.
No.
But yeah, she won comfortably,
She just had an
3:58:25.
outstanding final lap.
Yeah, she did, which was great because I feel like she does get run down in the final portion
hmm
of the race sometimes.
hmm
So she's been working on that, I'm guessing. And then I had Brittany Reese in the long jump,
Mm.
which yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I was kind of debating between picking Brittany Reese or Mihambo, because she is the world leader, Mihambo, with the 7 something that she went a couple Diamond Leagues ago. I don't remember which one that was. But then I
Yeah.
literally had not heard her name before that, and I was like,
I
okay, maybe it
yes.
was just a
Same.
flash. It was a flash in the pan, and it was a one-time thing. But apparently
hmm
not, because she went 7:02 again and won it.
Yes.
So
So
she's definitely one to
that
watch at this point.
exactly. Yeah. That to me will mean that she seems to be consistent. Hopefully, and she'll be another one to watch.
Yeah, I mean, consistently going over 7 meters is not a small feat in the women's long. Like I don't think anyone's
Yes.
done that in a long time. So Brittany Reese looked okay. She looks like she's coming back. So
Yeah.
hopefully she'll be in better shape. by the time the
Yeah.
championships come around. Yeah.
I also chose her, and the reason
Yeah.
why part of the reason why I chose her was because she's been releasing some crazy training videos.
Right.
And
That's actually, I think that was part of the reason for me as well. Because
yeah.
she's been like saying all kinds of things, 7 meters loading.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Yep.
maybe she'll make it happen. At some
Hope so.
point.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I think my last person that I picked was Helen Obiri in the 5K. That
Yeah.
was a good pick for me. I mean, it
Good
was
choice.
basically between her and Hassan, I guess, and Jabet. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, she ran really fast. World lead meeting record,
Yes.
14:20. Won pretty comfortably. So that was good.
Yes.
Picks. Hassan ran well for herself as well because she's not really a 5K specialist.
Yes.
And she did get a personal best for
Yes.
22. So she's kind of like basically running everything and world class at everything at this point.
Yes. She's got
She's just such a crazy.
She's got
talent.
a lot of range. It's really impressive.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Despite the fact that third place doesn't look good on paper, I mean, I agree. Like when you say that she's running a personal best and everything, and
Right.
yeah,
Yeah, I mean, and
everything
I
she's
don't
doing
think
is amazing.
Generally, yeah, no, it is very talented, and she's very young too, right? Like, how old is she?
I don't know how old she is.
Okay, she's not that young. She's 26, but I guess that is kind of young for a long distance runner.
Yeah, she'll
Because
be able to
they
have
can go out,
hopefully a
like
long
30.
career.
Yeah. Yeah, that was my lineup basically.
All right, it's a pretty good lineup.
Yeah, I mean, I had a couple 0-pointers in there, so not
Well,
too great. But apart from that,
it seems like we all made the same mistakes because
yeah. So
my father's in the same league as we are, and he also chose those two.
okay, so I guess within the league, it doesn't
Yes.
matter too much. That's good. All right, let us see your lineup.
Okay, so my lineup includes most of the same picks that you made, honestly. So I chose Nigel Amos. I chose Nasser, who both of whom, as we discussed, have zeroed out. Hopefully, speedy recoveries for both of them. I also chose Barshim, which, as you said, was kind of a risky pick, given that he's just coming back from an injury. But kind of as you alluded to, he's obviously like a world-class high jumper. Last year, he was in the conversation for breaking the world record. And so, I think that I was thinking that, okay, so even if he doesn't do that, then at least he'll be able to, place well, have a good showing, possibly win, something along those lines. And so,
which he did.
He did, yeah.
I think he did do well for himself coming
Yeah.
out. Yeah.
So he still jumped. He still jumped well. Solid second place for me. So that was nice. And then continuing on, I also picked Christian Taylor. He's coming off a good couple of weeks, and so
right.
He jumped the what was it, the 1783 or 84 last week.
Yeah.
And
something like that,
I was looking for another win this week, but I guess we'll say that he's loading up for next week, even though he doesn't. We know that he doesn't believe in tapering.
He's not a fan of tapering.
You go over that one, man.
Okay, so as you know, I'm a big Christian Taylor fan, so like I read basically everything that he puts out. And there was this one article, I think it was let me try to find it. Basically, it was like just an interview with him going over his training techniques and stuff. And I think the interviewer asked him like what he does in preparation for like major championships, and he's just like, yeah, my coach and I we're not a fan of tapering. And then I think he went on to say like the day before the Olympic trials, he went like did like heavy cleans for like 5x3 or something, and he's just like, yeah, you've got to be able to do that and then go out and jump far. And I'm just like, okay, Christian.
Which
so yeah, I guess
is interesting that you say that. If I could jump in real quick, because most of the Americans were out this week, loading up for next week, and here we see Christian Taylor as one of the only
Exactly.
Americans competing.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense also because his coach is like European. So I guess he follows like their training methodologies and stuff, which I mean, I guess it's been working out for him. But it is interesting
Yes.
that he didn't choose to sit this week out. But I guess part of the conversation is also like a lot of these people, like even Nigel Amos, and others, like they want to participate in every single Diamond League because that's the Diamond League for track athletes is one of the biggest sources of income.
Yeah.
So it's kind of it is a part of their like when they consider whether to participate in a meet, like money is also a factor. So I feel like that's part of the reason. But yeah, hopefully he'll be fine for next week. Maybe he was just tired from all that.
And honestly, part of it could be travel.
Tapering.
So hopefully he gets home within the next couple of days. Yeah. And having some fresh competition from Will Clay next week will get his numbers back up.
Yeah, no, I think that'll definitely push him because he always does well.
Exactly.
When he's got someone like right there, which he did this week. But I guess Will Clay will push him forward. Do they take 2 or 3 for the world champs?
I thought it was 3.
It was 3. Okay, so I guess it's going to be him, Will Clay, and Chris Bernard. But then there's also Omar Craddock and
Bernard.
And
I hope it's Craddock. I don't know.
Craddock's just been doing well.
Well,
you're not a fan of Chris Bernard.
No, I'm just not a fan. Especially after that.
Any particular reason?
That one time that I picked him early in the season, and then he just completely was so lackluster, very disappointing. He didn't even jump over 17.
Yeah, I know. And the thing about him is that he always posts these training videos. At least, I don't think it's from his account, but his coach will always post things like, oh, it was like 1780 in training.
Yeah, right.
And then he'll be like, oh, this is a 1790 foul jump. And I'm just like, okay, if you're really jumping that far in training, then you got to at least jump like 1750 for competition, right?
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah.
Oh, so that's a little frustrating. But anyway,
I guess that third spot's going to be interesting.
Yes.
Because there are a couple of people around that 1730, 1740 range.
Yeah. And it's crazy that we can talk about like the third place man on the United States team being somewhere in the 1730s range.
I know.
Because I think that speaks to the depth of how good our triple jumpers are.
Yes, absolutely.
If only we could get some depth in the long jump.
Oh, God, don't get me started on that.
Tainted beef, man. Fuck.
Of all things, man. He was supposed to be the savior.
He was supposed to be the savior. Speaking of, I wonder, do you think Dendy is going to be doing anything next week?
I don't know, man. He hasn't posted any training videos or anything.
No.
Like, I don't even know if he's still posting. The last thing I saw from his Instagram was a story of him, like, dancing to some song, like, and just going wild. So I don't know if he's even training. Maybe he's injured and recovering, or maybe he's just, like, gave up on track.
That could be. Or maybe that's his method of training, is not training.
Maybe. I mean, he's supremely talented.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope that he makes a showing, but we'll see.
Yes, we'll see.
Who do you think it's going to be in the long jump for the United States?
Jesus Christ. I'm not going to say his name.
Dude, do it.
No, I don't want to.
You have to.
No.
You have to give him the respect of being the defending Olympic champion.
Shut up. So the man who currently has the world lead in the men's long jump will probably end up being at World Champs, representing the United States.
Oh, are you talking about the defending Olympic champion?
Oh, fuck you, man. Okay, so for anybody who hasn't caught on yet, the guy that we're talking about is Jeff Henderson. And so just one of my most hated athletes for some reason is Jeff Henderson. And it's just because he does crap like that where he He'll win the Olympics and not do anything spectacular to do it. He'll just jump 838 because nobody else shows up that day either. So I guess he's just the best of the
Right.
bad bunch.
Right.
And so then, like,
Yep.
the next year he doesn't do shit. And so he
Yeah.
isn't doing anything. There's a meet where he jumps like 650 or something, just regular Jeff Henderson, and then he jumps 838,
Yeah, dude.
and all of a sudden he's in the world lead. He's in the driver's seat, and for some reason nobody can pass him. Like nobody's jumping far this year,
Dude,
so we're stuck with him.
there is some kind of like mysterious line at 8:30 or something. Like every single day, there's a new person jumping 8:20 or
I don't
8:30,
get it.
but no one is jumping past
Yep. Nobody.
that.
Actually, speaking of, wasn't there a men's long jump competition this week? There was.
Oh yeah, and I
Oh
think
my God,
Manyanga
yeah,
won it
Manyanga.
with like 8:30
Here
something
it is,
again.
837.
Oh god.
And Echevarria was supposed to be in there, but he didn't even show up. DNS
Oh wow. Okay.
from Echevarria.
DNS. I guess he's loading up for I don't know something.
Whatever. But that guy to Jay Gale, the Jamaican guy, he jumped 832.
Yeah, he did pretty well.
So he's still doing pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
Good for him.
Yeah, I mean, with respect to what everyone's been doing, that's really good.
Yes. Oh my God! Wait, Samai was in the competition too.
Oh
Yep.
wait, what?
So three men.
How did
Three
he
men
do?
went over 8 meters at this competition, and two of them are South Africans.
There we go.
So
Samai with the 8:11. Do you think he was absolutely
He
tapped out at
He is
8:11?
absolutely tapped out. Like he's probably trying to
Dude, his technique
just triple flail at this point.
is just like yes, and he gets like every ounce possible from the extension. And like I don't know, man. It's just every single jump looks like he could not have done anything better.
Ruswal Samai,
And then he jumps like 8:11.
absolutely tapped out at 8:11, just to try and keep up with Manyanga, just enough to keep him in the conversation.
Yeah.
Because that makes people say, there's those South Africans again. So he's in the competition. He's in the conversation,
Right,
but he's
exactly.
not ever going to do anything. He's never going to win.
I mean, he did finish third at World Champs. He's
No,
never going to win. But
he'll just tap it out at third place again.
which is good. I mean, it's not bad.
Yeah, no, like props to him. Like I'm not jumping 8:11, but still, like it's just.
Yeah, I know.
There he goes again.
Who knows, man? Maybe he'll just jump 850 and win World Champs this year because no one else is doing anything.
Maybe he'll lose his mind.
Yeah.
That could be. So maybe Samai will be the new Jeff Henderson.
Yeah, the new great brother.
The best on that day of a bad bunch.
Exactly.
Call it right now, though. Call the event.
For the World Champs?
Yeah, World Champs. Who's winning?
Got it. Okay, I want to say if Lawson doesn't get suspended or whatever for his stupid beef shit, then I think he's gonna do it.
Fuck.
I really think so.
Yeah, that would
But
be.
if not, like if he's not even a factor, like if he's not even gonna participate, then I've got to go with Manyanga.
Okay.
What about you?
So I agree with Lawson.
Okay.
But once again, if Lawson isn't in the conversation, then I'll pick Echevarria.
Okay, fair enough.
And I'm gonna have some hope, and I'm gonna say that he's gonna jump like 860 something.
That would be good because I the last time that someone has jumped above 850 to win either Olympic championship or like a world championship, I think when was it? Was it Manyanga last year, or in 2017, or was it all the way back in 2013 with what's his name? Mankov. Alexander Mankov.
Oh, Mankov. I feel like it had to be 2017.
Okay, hopefully.
It had to have been.
But yeah, I mean, it's been a while since there's been like a big jump.
Yeah.
at a major championship. Like there was a one meet
Yeah.
where Echevarria went 880, but then
Yeah.
nothing after that.
Well, and last year at this meet, Mignon had jumped 858.
Right.
I remember when because it was remember that after this meet, it was when he said that I dream and I see myself floating over.
Oh
9
yes,
meters.
that's right.
That was
That's
after
right.
this meet.
Okay, I
Oh,
see. And
what a
and
clown!
it wasn't World Championships because at World Championships he won with 848.
Are
So
you serious? Is
yeah,
this the best we can do, people?
apparently, man.
Oh,
Uh,
I got to get
indeed,
myself juiced.
dude. Let's do it.
Yeah, that's the only explanation. They're just nobody has the right juice,
856. No one has the
and
right
that was
juice. How can?
that
Yeah,
was
2013
2013.
was 2013 Alexander Menkov, 856, and then
All
after
right,
that it's just
so
been downhill. All right, enough of the men's long jump. It's getting me depressed.
yeah, okay, I gotta stop. I gotta stop thinking about that. So back
Yeah.
back to my lineup. So let's see. I already went over Amos Taylor. Oh, I picked Daniel Stahl
Okay. Good
in the
pick.
discus as well. Yeah, you're right. It's between him and Freddie Dakers, and
Mhm.
I think Stahl's got the upper hand right now because he's been throwing
He does.
consistently over 70. Um, so he's always good. I also picked Brittany Reese
Mhm.
because of her outstanding training jumps that just aren't there in competition, but
Right.
you know she's jumping against someone who's consistently over 7 now, I guess. So props to Mihambo on that.
Yeah, that's great.
And then I picked Hassan in the women's 5K because she's in phenomenal shape. So I figured even if she didn't win, she
Hmm.
could still do something and put up a good fight. So she
Right.
ended up getting third, PRing like you said. So that was pretty
Mhm.
cool.
Yeah, indeed.
I also picked Faith Kipyegon, and
Okay.
I don't know why. What event was I picking for?
Was that the 5K or?
Was it the 5K?
Let me check.
What the heck was I picking for?
Wait, no, she wasn't in the. Was it the 1500?
I don't think so.
No, she wasn't in anything this
What
weekend.
the heck?
No.
Why did I choose her? I thought, wait, so she's usually in the steeplechase, right?
Yeah.
I don't.
Well, no, 1500, I think. Oh, it looks like she pulled out of the London Diamond League.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
googled her name and it was like Olympic 1500
Yep.
meter champion Faith Kipyegon pulls out of
What
London
the
BL meeting. Oh my
dude?
god,
You gotta.
dude, three
Oh my
zero
god.
pointers, man.
That's okay. So yeah, it was the 15. Oh my god. That's
Okay,
ridiculous. So yeah, I
it was
picked her
not
to
fun.
win over Laura Muir, but you know,
Okay, fair enough.
she didn't even race.
Apparently, she
God.
wouldn't even compete.
Ah. It just
God
keeps
damn,
getting worse though.
this has probably got
Oh
to be
my
our worst
goodness. It
showing
it
of
was so
Fantasy
bad.
Diamond League this season.
Because my next one was Geneve
Yeah.
Russell in the women's 400 meter hurdles, and good God,
Ooh.
she
Oh
she got
no,
smacked. So she's been doing
she
pretty
did.
well in the women's 400 meter hurdles, and I figured since there were um,
Hmm.
no contending Americans, that she would have a shot, but
Right.
she got fifth in
Hmm.
55:14. And it was a close race. So the winning time
Yikes.
is 54:16 by Rochelle Clayton. And
Hmm.
I don't know what happened to Geneve Russell. I really don't. But that was bad points.
Yeah, just a
So
bad race, I'm guessing.
yeah, the only place
Yeah.
I got good points was
Wow.
from Daniel Stahl.
Yeah.
So yeah, like you said, this is a tough week.
Yeah. Basically.
Tough week, man.
Tough week for us, especially for you.
Dude,
you
it might
lose
be
your
that
lead,
bad
man.
because I had
I'm
three
just saying.
zeros. And
Right. I mean, I had two of them.
and
but
only
then I
one
did.
first place.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right. Exactly. And I have a couple. I have like 3 first place, so I might be catching up to you there.
could be.
Could be. How'd your
I
dad
had
do?
let's see. Let's check out his team. I'm pulling up his lineup now.
All right.
So he picked Hassan.
Okay.
He picked Christian Taylor.
Uh-huh.
Samba in the 400, who
Wait, wasn't
was a
David?
no-show.
Oh no! Oh no!
I did see Samba in the lineup,
Yeah, I did see him initially.
but I didn't pick him. Oh, speaking
What?
of the men's 400, so Jonathan Jones,
Oh
the
right,
man
yeah,
who
okay.
yes, booted out, well, not booted, but ran the race at
Yeah,
Monaco after the
ran
false
a
start
whole
last
lap.
week.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yep. So he didn't get to run the race. Comes back the following week. National record, personal best, 44.63. Second place in a Diamond League meet.
Good on
Redeems
him,
himself. Yes.
Yes.
Good on him.
44.63, and that's what people were saying right last week. Like when people hand time
Yeah.
him, he was around the 44.60 range, which
Yep.
was really fast for running alone.
So he did it. He
But
did
yeah.
it again.
Finally did it in Diamond
44.6.
League meet.
Yep.
That's good. It's pretty quick.
So props to Jonathan Jones. Got second to Akeem
Yes.
Bloomfield.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of, Bloomfield's
Yeah, I
kind of
guess-
an old guy, isn't he?
He has been around for a while, I think.
How old is he? No, just kidding. He's not that
21.
old. Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
He went to Auburn.
Never mind. He's not as old as I thought he was.
Yeah. He has gone sub 44 though. 43.94.
That's pretty impressive.
Interesting. Yeah, only 17 people to do that.
He's faster than I thought. I didn't realize that he had gone under
Yeah.
49 or under 44.
Yeah, and he's also gone under 20 for the 200.
What's his 200 personal
Like
best?
1980.
1980.
1981.
Sounds like a slower version of Michael Norman.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly right.
Just a little bit slower. Those are both impressive marks, though.
Yeah, very impressive.
Okay, so anyway, continuing with my dad's lineup. Amos, no go there.
Okay.
Stahl, Nasser,
Oh my God.
Kelsey Lee Roberts. Don't recognize.
Which event was that in?
I don't know. Is that the women's hurdles potentially?
No, that's a pole. Oh, javelin.
Javelin.
Women's javelin. Yeah. Haven't heard that name before.
Neither have I. But she got second.
I guess I don't. Yeah, not bad.
So that's some solid points for him. Second place. Mihambo.
Well, but he did have. Right.
Yeah, he had Mihambo.
Oh, that's good.
And he had Barshim.
Good pick.
So he's got 3 zeros, but a couple
Yeah.
seconds and a couple thirds.
Yeah, not too bad.
So I think he did do better than me.
Right.
And he might pass you.
How will he pass me? I only had 2 zeros.
That's true.
Maybe.
I don't know. I don't think
he
anybody's getting
probably-
good points from this week.
No. Definitely not.
This was a rough one. I just want to put this one behind us.
No, same. I was hoping for like.
No.
Oh
Go
right,
ahead.
the non-Diamond League event.
Yes. So let's okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's bring it back. 400 meter hurdles, men's. Here we
Yes.
go.
Oh my
Karsten
God.
Warholm, 47.12. Meet record, world lead,
Absolutely
European
insane.
record, personal best. Here he comes, everybody. It's Karsten Warholm. This man is on a hot streak. I mean, he just
defending
world
champion,
champion.
looking an absolutely. I mean, I honestly thought that after that race, I think it was Stockholm.
Yes, Stockholm, yeah.
Um,
Hometown.
yeah, in front of his home crowd, 47. Yeah, I was like, okay, that's the best he's gonna do till World Champs, because like he had the home crowd behind him, just ran out of his mind, and then here he is, without Samba or Benjamin in the race,
In a non-Diamond League race,
and he's running 47, non-Diamond League race, just
Yep.
all by himself, 47.12.
And what a 47.12 it was. If anybody's interested, please watch that race, because like Anant just said, he kind of started over the 10th hurdle and he hit hurdle number 7 or 8 or something like that. And that slowed him down a little bit in the middle.
Yeah.
But oh my God, I mean, what a performance. If he hadn't stuttered over the last hurdle, he definitely could have gone sub 47, I'm sure of it.
Yeah, and I can't imagine what they're gonna do when they have all three of them in the same race.
It's gonna be insane.
Like each of them have run impressive times without the others in the race, and then you put them all in the same race at a World Championships with Samba having a home crowd behind him.
It's gonna be nuts, man. It's gonna be the wildest race.
It's good. What if all three of them finish under the current world record?
Oh my God! Don't say that, man.
It's honestly like.
Can you imagine?
It's possible. It really is possible. And
it is possible,
and that is insane. Like I don't think there's any other event in track and field right now where there's 3 people who could realistically break the world record.
Yeah, you're right about that. And that's so exciting. So it's. I mean, I'm getting a little sick of like this. Each of them running alone and running impressively, because I just want to see the showdown. But I understand I gotta wait,
Right. And I think it's gonna be worth the wait. Hopefully they all stay
healthy.
Agree. And make it to World Championships.
Yeah, right. I agree. Hopefully they all stay healthy.
Mm-hmm. What else were the non-Diamond League meets?
Let's see. Men's long jump, kind of already discussed that one. Women's 200. Yeah. This is something that I want to talk about, because in the sprints we have old people, because Elaine Thompson went 22-1 or 20. What was she go? 22-13. So why are all these old people winning in the sprints? I don't get it.
Right.
Like
it's crazy.
Yeah, good honor, but I don't get it. But impressive nonetheless.
Very impressive. And how about the 200 meter on the men's side? That was also not a Diamond League event.
Yeah.
And the Chinese guy, 1988.
Yes.
Big personal best for him.
Zhen Yi. Yeah. 1988.
That was huge.
Big personal best, apparently.
Yeah. And then we had McLeod getting 3rd place in the 110 hurdles.
Fuck that guy, man. I'm so sick of McLeod.
13:32. He hasn't done anything.
He keeps going 13.3s. I can't wait until he gets blown out by his the 2 Americans. Why can't I think of their names?
Right. Who, Devin Allen?
No, not Devin Allen. Grant Holloway and Daniel Roberts.
Oh, right. Grant Holloway and Daniel Roberts.
I can't wait until he gets absolutely blown out by those 2.
Right.
Because I'm so sick of Omar McLeod.
Speaking of which, I haven't...
Like, I'm sick of the field going 13:30.
Yeah, me too, man. And the only 2 people who've gone like sub 13 this season are those 2, right?
That's right. Yeah, unless you count Sasha Zoya.
Oh, that's right. But I think those were over.
Yeah, they were lower hurdles. But it's still really impressive that he went 12.86.
Very, very impressive. And he's a pole vaulter as well.
Yes.
Very impressive indeed.
So question for our audience. Who is a better athlete? Sasha Zoya or Matt Bowling?
I think the answer is obvious for this one.
Because did I send you their 2 personal best pages?
No, I don't think so.
Because based on personal bests, there's actually a point for going for Matt Bowling.
Oh, interesting.
Because
Wait, a
he's
point
he's
as in,
actually
like, how are we
so
scoring this?
there's actually not
Go
like
ahead.
necessarily like a point value, but it's just that he's got some impressive marks. So he's jumped. It doesn't say it in metric, but he's
Okay, what
jumped
was
6'7" in the high jump,
Okay.
and he's. I mean, he had that 801 that was wind aided, but
Right.
his personal best unaided in the long jump is something similar to that.
Okay.
And then his 400 is pretty quick. I think it's
Very
somewhere
quick,
in the
yeah.
45 or 46 range.
Mm-hmm.
Potential. I don't know. I should just look this up.
Yeah.
Yeah, Matt Bowling's
Pulling it
personal
up.
bests.
Yeah, so he has a 10-11 in the 100 that's not
Mhm.
wind dated.
Yep.
And then he has 20-31 in the 200, 46-51. But then apparently he had like a 44 something split.
Yeah.
But yeah, 46-51 is still good in its own right.
Yes.
And then 801, actually win legal 801.
Oh, win legal. Okay, my bad.
Yeah, it was like plus 1.8. So yeah, very impressive marks. And then I think he has 196 in the high jump.
Yes, and then his pole vault is 13 feet.
Which is also like,
so what is that?
not
That's
horrible.
near 4 meters.
Yeah.
So I mean, obviously Sasha Zoya's got him in the pole vault at 556. That's outstanding pole vault.
Mhm.
That's literally world record for U20.
Yep.
Hurdles 1287. So that's outstanding as well. But I believe it's 39 inches as opposed to 42. But
I think
still
so,
very
yeah.
outstanding. Bowling's got him beat in the high jump though.
Yes, he does by about
186.
10 centimeters. He's got to be in the long jump as well.
Yes, and in the 4.
Right. And the 100, obviously.
But so I still want to argue about who's the better athlete, because like it seems like Matt Bowling on paper might be better, could potentially score better in a deck.
Potentially. But I don't know how he's going to do in the events that he's never done before, like
Right.
the throwing events.
And Sasha Zoya has 2 world records to his
And-
name.
Yes. I guess we have to wait and see till Sasha Sawyer competes in like the open circuit, because at this point, like, he's very impressive for like a U20 athlete. But we have no way of knowing how he's going to run the high hurdles.
I agree.
Like when it's bumped up
Yes,
a couple inches.
that's true.
And the other events. So I guess at this point we can just say they're both impressive in their own right.
Fair enough. Let's dodge the question.
And
Let's
Sasha
see
Zoya's
if
the name.
if anybody else has anything to say about that. I think we're going to post this as a YouTube video, so if anybody wants to comment on that, do so in the comments.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah,
good.
Omar McLeod got 3rd in the hurdles. Whoop-de-doo. So I don't know. Is there anything else that you want to talk about from this week?
No, I think that kind of sums it up. Nothing else.
All right.
Too big.
Great. So this is our first official episode of what I think we're going to call Track Talk, I guess. All right.
Yeah, sure.
Cool. So yeah, I'm Dom.
I'm Anant.
Great. And we'll see you guys next time.
Sounds good.